Hello, this is NDS83 and today we're gonna talk about cover songs.
Stop me, stop me. Stop me if you think that you've heard this one before.
I plan on making this in two parts. The first one is where I defend cover songs, and in the second one I'm going to give my top 10 list of cover songs. You see, okay, so this is part one where I defend cover songs, and the thing is that I see a lot of the internet is a negative place. We all know that, and it's all about pretending to be so much smarter than everybody else and stuff like that, and writing, oh, on every song that's great you have to write Justin Bieber sucks, you know, because then, oh, this song is great, Justin Bieber sucks. This goes on and on and on. We call it quasi-intellectual, trying to be smarter than you are. And one of the things you do when you try to be smarter than you are is that you always say the original song was better. You know, if there's a cover song, the original was always better, and the new one is always butchering the old one. And the thing is that I don't understand why that is. Why all cover songs is almost without a few. There probably are exceptions, but mostly when I hear a cover song and look at the comments below the video, it's always, oh, the song is so bad compared to the original. And first off, a cover song is not the original. It was never intended to be. What I like about a good cover song, and there are bad cover songs and there are good cover songs, but what I like perhaps about all of them is that they breathe life into an old song, perhaps even introduce them to a new audience. Like Miley Cyrus made a cover song of The Smiths. And I am a fan of The Smiths, as you should know, or perhaps you don't know, but you should know. And she made a cover song. I can't remember which song it was. Perhaps it was There's Light That Never Comes Out. Perhaps it was There's Light That Never Goes Out. There we go. And that was posted on the Smiths fan page, and everybody said how bad it was. And to me it was not very good. No, it was not very good, but I still had to acknowledge that she made a great band available to a new audience. A bunch of teens know nothing about good music. And I also liked how she presented it. It was like, this song just for me, you don't need to listen or something.
Well, take selfies and tweet and do whatever you do. This song is by the Smiths, here we go.
It was actually kind of patronizing to her own audience. So the song, a cover song is a tribute to the original one, usually. Sometimes there's a ridicule of the artist. Like there's a song called Girlfriend in a Coma by Mojo Nixon, which is a cover song of Guess Which Band, The Smiths. And in that song he says,
Well, I'm Mojo Nixon and the anti-Morrissey.
And he just basically rants on about how much he hates the Smiths and Morrissey, especially Morrissey.
You know that fruitcake that sings in the Smith.
So not all cover songs are supposed to be tributes. Sometimes they can be ridiculed too, but still, I like cover songs. I even like the Mojo Nixon song.
I like my meat, I like it sweet.
So to me, a good cover song changes the original song to become something new. There are probably some cover songs that's basically like re-singing of the original song with basically everything the same except the voice of the artist singing the song. Those types of cover songs I can understand is kind of annoying. One example that I really hate is a Norwegian artist or group of artists. They were called but I can't actually remember what they were called, but they sang the cover song of Hallelujah by Jeff Buckley. Actually, so there was a cover of a cover. And what they basically did was re-sing the Jeff Buckley version of Hallelujah. Again, with the same type of voice and sound. It's kind of difficult to be angry at someone making a bad cover of a cover song, but I felt it was it actually became one of their most famous songs, and I guess many people in Norway didn't actually know that this was a cover of Jeff Buckley, or a rip-off of Jeff Buckley's cover song of Hallelujah. And that kind of annoyed me, because they didn't add anything except their faces to the song. And also I kind of hated it because it became so popular. That could also be a reason why people hate cover songs, is that sometimes the cover song may actually become more famous than the original song. But again, a cover song is not necessarily a rip-off of the original song, it's a tribute. And usually people will sooner or later become aware that this was a cover song and listen to the original song. And so it is not it's not a competition about which cover song is the best one and which version of this song is the best one. Arguably, you could say the original will always be the best one because that is the original. Although I guess you could come with some examples of cover songs that actually is better than the original, because perhaps the original was a trivial pop song, and then the artist, by singing it again, add a depth to a very flat commercial song. Add some depth to it by this new artist singing it. So yeah, that is my defense of cover songs. I don't understand why people think it's so important to rip on cover songs. If they don't like the new version, then fine. Included a Miley Cyrus song. I mean, it was what it was. It was supposed to be a tribute to a band that perhaps those ignorant teens of her fan base should hear, you know? So I didn't hate it. I'm gonna listen to it now and see what I think. Yeah, there's a light that never goes out. I think it's fine. Not good at all, but she tried at least to add some something to her palette. Well, in the next one, I'm gonna tell my top 10 cover songs, and Miley Cyrus is not gonna be on that list. Bye!